install video on the top one splitter. You might have seen the video of the unboxing. If you haven't, check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the bumper. There's plenty of videos you can watch on removing this. From what I've seen, it's just these front clips that are on top, the ones that run along all the way. There's two, I think 10mm bolts, and then there's a Phillips screw on each side. So once I remove the bumper, I'll go ahead and get back to you. Alright guys, so moment of truth. I did all the screws. You'll have a 10mm bolt. Mine's, for whatever reason, I had one, and I took out all the clips. Your two Phillips on each side of the corner. You'll see them once you look on, like right above the tire. And yeah, I already did one side. I'm gonna show you right here. So you basically pull up, and then you'll just tap this forward very gently. Make sure you don't break those clips that are sit right there. As you can see, it's already coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and let's do it. So all right. Now it should be loose. As you can see, it's already coming off. Let me zoom in for you guys a little bit. You have your fog lights. Make sure to take those off. So very gently pull forward, and just make sure the bumper doesn't drop on you. So let's go ahead. Fog light. Alright guys, so as you can see, that wasn't that hard. So just to show you on the back side, you're basically only going to do these clips. Oh, my finger. This one, the one that's holding up the Phillips, is this one in the corner. Then you're going to do all these that are at the back, running all the way along, and you'll probably have your 10mm bolt right here. And it looks like I forgot to take off one, so that's probably why it was holding on. So yeah, let me go get the splitter, and then we'll start mocking that up, and go ahead and get this installed. Let's go. Alright guys, so as you can see, or maybe you can't, I have the splitter right under it. I bought these from Harbor Freight, and what this is going to do is going to hold them in place at the bottom to the bumper, so that way I can drill the holes where I need to, and then put the supplied hardware from Top1 Motors, and yeah, we'll see how it looks. So let's go ahead, let's get that started. Alright guys, so this is what I got so far. You guys let me know how it looks. So as you can see, I'm gonna run it down. I'm gonna go all the way across, and I have the same amount of space, not on the back, just the guys, for those that are wanting to do this. Those things I bought from Harbor Freight, those clamps, they work really well. So as you can see, I have it so that this is the bolt that's gonna go in the factory setting, and the bolt that comes from them should sit like somewhere in here, maybe on this side, one of those. But as you can see, it's very flush with this line here, and the same goes for that. And then on this end, the same thing. The factory bolt is here, and one of the bolts is over here, probably where the clamp is. But as you can see, it also runs flush. So that's how I'm gonna do it, so that way they're symmetrical on both sides. So yeah, let's get the drilling. Alright guys, so this is what I got so far. For those of you that don't have a table, somewhere to put the bumper and actually look under to get the holes to go through, this is what I did. You guys could do the same. Just grab a chair and just level it very well in the center, and this is how it's going to look. And if you want to be real precise like I am, I measured, and it's like a little more or less than 2, but it's the same on this other side, like that right there. And then also what you can do, these usually don't come pre-drilled for the holes for the rods, but I went ahead and asked them if they could do it. I sent them a picture and showed them what I wanted it to look. So you can also, if you do have these holes pre-drilled, so that way they're even to the template that's here, whatever this thing is called, you could do from this point to this point, and it should be like about 9. But that, I mean, that's just my car though, so I'm just giving you an example of what you can do to actually get under and drill the holes. And then to hold the bumper from going backwards, I went ahead and improvised again and used my, what's this thing called, my breaker bar, to actually hold it from the chair to the back of the bumper, somewhere where it's secure, it won't poke through, and that way it keeps it from tipping over, and it keeps the weight kind of centered. So now, and then also the clamps as well, I'll go ahead and show you. That's in the position that I put it, so you can do the same. Alright guys, so I just finished drilling the bolts. For a little tip, make sure you start off with a small drill bit and then work your way up to the correct size. So for me, I used an impact drill, and I had these that I bought at Home Depot. They were cheap, they came in a set of 4. This one is 1/8, so I started with this, and then this is the actual size of the bolts and the holes that are pre-drilled on the actual splitter, and the size is 1/4. So once I did this and started the hole, when I used this, it just went right through. So I'm done with that. And then I do have all the bolts that I'm gonna need lined up, as you can see here. So the longer one I'm gonna use for the middle, because it has like way more like plastic and stuff to get through. So the shorter ones I'm gonna use on the outside where I have the holes pre-drilled already. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and get started on that. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little tip. I just finished bolting everything up, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how everything looks. All right, so we turn this around on this side. So like I said, I used the smallest bolts here that came with a washer. I don't know why, but when I got towards the middle, I ran out of washers. So just make sure you don't over tighten this, because at the end of the day, this is plastic and it will sink the bolt through, and then you'll have no choice to either get a bigger bolt or some more washers. I just didn't want to run to Home Depot and get washers, so I just snugged them up. Same thing on this side. Got washers, and then no washers going through. So just make sure you guys be careful on that. And I'll show you the final product. I think it looks super dope. It makes the car look so much aggressive. There you go, representing TOP1. Alright guys, so this is the final product. That's what I have with the rods. I think that gives it an aggressive look. Just a little tip, this is a soft plastic, so make sure you don't put too much pressure when you're torquing those down with your regular wrench. I did drill another hole here that I thought about using because I thought this one might have been like too close, but I ended up using the ones that I had pre-drilled before. But yeah, so now it's just time to mount it up. I just wanted to give you guys a look before I put it on with everything bolted down. Let's go. Alright guys, so it's all done and completed. This is the final product of how it's gonna look, and I think it looks badass. Of course, had to put that top one sticker to represent. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the last little bit of clips on the bottom and lower the car and be good to go. I'll go ahead and put the, oh damn, I just got dirt in my nose. I'll go ahead and put the actual description of removing your bumper. I know I didn't really give like a thorough way to take your buttons off, your screws off. So I'll go ahead and include that in the link. That's the thing that helped me out. For those that have never taken off your bumper like myself, this is the first time I've ever done this. Don't be scared. It's just a few things. The hardest part is actually putting the bumper back on, because you have to make sure everything's leveled. And yeah guys, man, appreciate you guys sticking around. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below. If you guys need any help as far as installing it, or tips that I did or anything like that I haven't said, please leave the comments below. Subscribe for more videos coming through. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Peace. Peace.